is Hallett Mammett. I've been involved with a company named Cultural Surveys Hawaii since the early 1980s, and we do archaeological work throughout Hawaii, throughout the Hawaiian Islands, which involves field survey, it involves excavation. We do a lot of urban archaeology, which sometimes involves actually digging inside buildings before demolition of a project. Anybody who's going to modify the land in Hawaii has to do this kind of work. The rules are very strict, and we have a great need for people with skills in doing field survey, being able to identify archaeological sites in the field, people who are familiar with stratigraphic situations, able to interpret stratigraphy and build a history of a particular site based on the layers found in the trenches. We need people who are good writers. We need people who understand the culture of Hawaii. We really welcome people who are familiar with the Hawaiian language and Hawaiian culture, and we're always looking for good writers.
Hi, I'm Andrea. I work here at CSH, and I'm an archaeologist and a project director. And most of my day involves either writing reports or going through reports that other people have written to make sure that they comply with the regulations. We prep things from our clients to go to the state agency. It's mostly part of the permitting process. So this is my desk.
My name is Craig Shivrance. I went to UH graduated in spring of 2012 with a bachelor's degree in geography. I am a GIS technician, which means I make maps. A lot of what we do is preparing figures that kind of show the context of previous land use for a certain area where we're studying. A lot of that is in the historic maps that we have in our databases. We can do overlays using where the project was that relates to where these existing agriculture areas, habitation areas, streams, and from there we can make conclusions on how the land was used and predictions of what we might find.
I'm Fred LaChance. I'm a graduate of University of Hawaii at Hilo. I'm an archaeologist here at Cultural Surveys Hawaii. Typical field day, put on your hiking boots, show up to the job site. It might be in the city, doing urban archaeology. It might be in the country, like North Shore, maybe at the beach like it was today. Never know what you're going to find. Sometimes we're monitoring excavation, making sure that no culture is being disturbed or minimally impacted, and sometimes we're digging test units to try to estimate the probability of encountering culture. For example, today's fieldwork entailed recording stratigraphy, which helps us to kind of assess how the land was used in the past and present. We screened sediment, which means that we were looking for smaller particles or smaller artifacts that we were able to catch and screen. And also just basically recording the site using photography and by drawing the profile itself.
Okay, so this 1927 map is kind of unique in the records of early Kakaako because it is so sharp. We blew it up way higher than bigger than its negative. It shows the Alawai Canal right here, 1927, fairly well dredged already. It shows the shoreline of Kakaako. This area right here is presently Ala Moana Shopping Center. And then we go in this direction. We have the fish ponds around the Ward Villages site. And active fish ponds, we've got houses in between the fish ponds. We have some of the lighter areas, which are sand dunes. And we have like this smoke coming off into the ocean, which is actually the burning of trash. Kakaako is actually a lot of fill. It's built on the dredge material that was piled here in the low-lying areas that were waterlogged, and also burned trash was laid across the ground to provide fill. So we also have over here just Malka and in the Ala Moana Shopping Center area, salt pans, and there are lots and lots of salt pans through Kakaako. So we have fish ponds, salt pans, we have lo'i, taro lo'i. We also have some dry areas with houses on them, and most importantly probably are the small sand dunes that are in between these fish ponds and tower patches and salt pans, which is basically where people lived on the dry land.